Yeah, no, this has been very inspirational. One of the things that I thought about when you were speaking, I remember when I matriculated, it was one of the worst experiences in my life because I realized I knew nothing about myself. And I was like to my mom, I can't go to university. Yeah. And I never been to university. And I remember during that period of working and also developing in my craft, I realized, because I grew up around Midrand, and I looked at my friends and everyone that I went to school with, and I realized that we were sort of raised by this American cultural imperialism where we were raised by the television, and everything that was going on internally was dictated by things that were external from us. And we sort of didn't know who we are.
100%.
And that thing takes time. And with Black society, I think those things are not emphasized enough, trying to figure out yourself.
Deep, my brother.
And I think what you said is very important, because it reminded me of a book that I read, a book on sports psychology. And I remember it said that in ancient Greece, they split the day into four. There was one part of the day which was for intellectual interests, the other part spiritual, the other part, I think it was, I forget, physical. And then the other part, just trying to understand yourself. And I think with poverty, we're not taught those things of developing ourselves, because essentially school teaches us to get a job and to keep it.
100%. It's part of the system.
Spirits, yeah.
And you have to break the system, brother.
Yeah.
That system is taught to our fathers and grandfathers, that when you are born, they teach you that. They don't even know that is wrong. To break that chain, it takes so much. It takes so much. You know, my father works in my company, and my main goal is to help him discover himself. And my father now, he discovered himself, that he now knows.
You helped him discover himself.
100%. Now when I tell my father I want to do this, he's like, let's go. Because he knows him. And unfortunately, not many people know themselves. And you can share powerful things and they think it's a pipe dream or it's far-fetched. Because to them, they have never seen anyone doing that. But when I'm speaking, after going through so much, I'm not speaking from mumbling thoughts. I'm speaking from, I know it's possible for me. I have seen myself doing something like that before, and I can do this. But if you're growing up in an environment where people are telling you things that are wrong, but they also don't know that is wrong, they are pushing you to do things that are wrong, but how do you get out of it? It takes so much. And unfortunately, for people like us who will be preaching, a person can still laugh at you to telling them the truth and still say, it's stupid. That's fine. Because you can't convert everyone. But my journey now, it's about baptizing so many unbelievers through my journey. I have proven.
You're baptizing them through your journey?
Yes. I'm a statistician. Yeah. You can't say academics I failed because I'm a math guy. I've solved so many exits at University of Pretoria. Yeah. I came to business. I went to corporate.
Not many people can get into UP, by the way.
100%.
Very few.
I went to corporate. My last job, I was reporting to the CEO of AutoZone. I'm 27. Not many people can say that. I'm running 250 stores when I'm managing that. Now I run my first company, Analytics Advertising. I grew it to a point where it's 8 times award winning. And my personal award is a brick top entrepreneur in Russia. How many people from where I'm coming from can go to Russia?
From Louis Trichat. Not bad.
I built a second one called Analytics X, which is a group company and is managing all these entities. A third one, now it's Paza, it's an e-commerce platform. And I'm saying, let's go. Whether you're a restaurant guy, whether you eat grocery, I'm not putting anyone because I want those retailers. I've got BP now national.
Yeah.
And then e-commerce, I'm saying anybody, whether you produce a hair product or whatever, let's go. After I'm done with this, how many more do you know from where I'm coming from? So what type of advice can they give me before I do all this thing? It's not enough for, So I don't know. I'm saying this because I'm walking in the journey and I'm not expecting anybody to follow what I'm saying, but I'm saying that a person who haven't lived what I'm doing cannot give you the answers. Even if you go for them and say, do you think I can do this? They won't tell you. They'll tell you, I don't think it's not for you.
Yeah, Steve Harvey says a lot of you have got dreams, but you went and told your dreams to your friends and family members who don't believe, and you stopped doing what you're supposed to do.
Brother, if I'm asking for money, I'm not going to ask for 10,000. I'm not going to ask for 100,000. I'm going to ask for 6 figures up. That's my gen. My expenses are too high. If I'm going to be looking for that type of money, what type of advice can I come and ask for somebody who hasn't made that money to give me? My life is expensive. And what I'm working on, even coming here sharing information, I'm putting my life on the line to tell the truth. But people think that I'm coming here to, no, I'm coming here to tell you what you need to do your part. But I don't have to do this because I don't make money from doing it. I don't have to. But
it goes back to that love that
the love has to be there. You have to have love for humanity. You have to have love for serving people and help them become better. And my journey, like I said, I love the journey of Mensa Musa. Not everything else, what is life and whatever, but the impact he had in 12 centuries was powerful that it still lives in me now. I want to do the same thing. This guy was $400 billion in 12th century. The richest man in globally.
who's ever lived. Yeah.
Yes. The guys you're seeing now, you're respecting, they can't match him.
And that's a black man.
Yes.
Who looks like me.
100% from Mali. And you want to say Mali is that? No, Mali, it's one country. This is the whole thing, is a whole country. You need to realize African country is rich. And when you travel across the continent, they use different currencies. And they orchestrated that so that you feel disconnected. But the power of the continent is when you are one place and you're using one currency. And when you're using one currency, you can extend your market enough that your technology and what you're doing now.
So you agree with Julius?
100%.
Sure.
100%. He also had to learn, somebody had to teach him that it's about the continent. It's not about your small country with 60 million people. Nigeria is 200 million. If you can build a technology that serves the continent,
The entire billion plus people.
these guys are multinational. Facebook is multinational. You want to compete with Facebook with your one country.
It's not possible.
We need to understand this. But you being Africa, you already have a chance. Because Africa is 1.2 billion people, 1.3. And the currency here, you have a youth dividend, less than 25 years. And everyone is an innovator. Everyone is hungry. You've got the best resources, human capital in the continent. And so many sovereignty that wants to be part of anything that is growing that you can leverage from. AFCFTA, you've heard about the African Continental Free Trade, allowing the continent to trade within internally. Spaza Eats is that. When I'm selling franchise for Spaza Eats across the continent, I'm saying that in the future, I will connect all those franchises to trade within. I'm not slow. Yes, my journey is different. I'm building an Alibaba. You want to compare me with somebody who no, I'm not doing this. It's not the same thing.
Sure. And it takes a lot to understand that.
100%. That's why I had to go through a process and a teaching with my first company. Yes. So my CEO at Analytics doesn't allow me to take money from there. She pays me every month. But back in the days, I used to take money the way I want. Now I'm not allowed because she has to push her profit and she has to show me how she has done. That's the game I'm on. If I was selfish, why would I agree to that? I would say, well, what kind of agreement is that? It's still my money. But no, if you are in the business of serving people, hiring so many professionals, and you know that their lives and their families depend on you, you need to do the right thing.